So, Mr. Panetta, do you believe those men?
I have no reason not to believe them.
They wouldn't tell me the name of the CIA officer who wouldn't order them to help the ambassador and the other Americans under fire. They say they will tell Congress when Congress resumes hearings on Benghazi. Isn't that very disturbing?
I think if in fact there was a 30-minute delay, I think that it is important for the Congressional Committee to look into that
find out
issue
why,
and determine what happened.
All right. The other thing that I want to know about is Susan Rice going out telling the world 7 days after the attack that it was motivated by a spontaneous demonstration off an anti-Muslim video. We all know the story. We don't have to listen to the soundbite again. We all know it. All right. You, on the night of the attack, say you told President Obama you believed it was not a spontaneous attack, it was a terror attack. Is that correct?
General Dempsey and I were over talking to the president when we got word about what was happening, and what I told the president was that that there was an attack that was going on in Benghazi, and that we were concerned that that the consulate there was in trouble, and it was based on that the president then said, well, let's try to do everything we can to try to see what happens.
Did you use the word terror attack?
I used the word attack, that there was an attack by terrorists.
Oh, you said attack by terrorists. By terrorists. All right. So attack by terrorists. Now I want you to listen to this soundbite. Roll it. Did he tell you, Secretary Panetta, it was a terrorist attack?
You know, what he told me was that there was an attack on our compound.
He didn't use the word terror?
You know, in the heat of the moment, Bill, what folks are focused on is what's happening on the ground. Do we have eyes on it? How can we make sure our folks are secure?
I just want to get this on the record. Did he tell you it was a terror attack?
Bill, and what I'm answering your question. What he said to me was, we've got an attack on our compound. We don't know yet. We don't know yet who's doing it.
Disingenuous?
Look.
Come on.
Yeah,
disingenuous?
But we told the president that there is an attack that's going on, that terrorists are involved in the attack.
Okay, let me stop you there.
And that as a result of that, we have to respond to it.
Fine.
Okay?
The audience can make their own determination whether it was disingenuous. However, 7 days after that, the UN ambassador, Susan Rice, goes out after you and Dempsey told them it was attacked by terrorists and says, no, it was spontaneous. When you heard Ambassador Rice say that, what went through Leon Panetta's mind?
The only thing I could think of is that she was working from the talking points that the CIA had provided, and those talking points basically said that this was a demonstration.
All right, so that was Petraeus who did that.
It was the CIA that provided those talking points.
Petraeus was in charge. So you and Dempsey were ignored, and Petraeus was accepted. Is that fair?
In those situations, the CIA is the one that has to come forward with the analysis as to what exactly took place in that situation. And they were still in the process, frankly, of gathering the information.
All right. So
I thought those talking points, frankly, were not on point.
No, they obviously, subsequently, they're wrong. They were wrong.
My view was, with the kind of weapons that showed up, there was no question in my mind that it was a terrorist attack.
Again, you're way smarter than me, but that's what I said here on this set. Yeah. Guys don't show up in a spontaneous demonstration with mortars, all right? And they were casing the place, and they had video of them casing the place. Yeah. Not exactly a great moment in the Obama administration, correct?
No, I think the conclusion in the talking points really should have. What they should have made clear is that we simply do not have the information we need in order to determine what happened. Right. That's what they should have said.
Another quick break. I got another surprise question for Leon Panetta. He's loving this interview, everyone. Just look at him. He's loving this. We'll be right back.